now going through the district of Pastor Carlos Torres, which is the churches of Vineland Spanish, Atlantic City Spanish, and the Company of Gibbsboro. Our district are formed of 3 churches and now we have a sister church. Pastor Torres is indicating that in Atlantic City we have the artificial lights from Atlantic City, but we have the true light of the Lord Jesus Christ. Brother Dennis is from the Vineland Spanish Church, and he's indicating that we've had small groups and we've had a couple evangelistic campaigns. We've had 6 groups for the glory of God in the area of Vineland, where 4 of them have been baptized this year from the hard work from those 6 groups. The Church of Gibbsboro has 4 groups for a total of 18 groups. Atlantic City has had 2, and the last worship group was directed by the women's ministry, and the picture isn't on there, but it was directed by the women's ministry, and it was directed also, the preacher of that time was Sister Violeta, and she is from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And the last campaign for Gibbsboro Church was also directed by the women's ministry, for a total of 7 campaigns for this district. We've had a blessing for the area of Vineland. We've had about 352 Bible studies. Brother Willie Reddy is not in this area, but we've had a radio program that's been continuously broadcasted through one of our local AM stations from 11 to 12 o'clock, and we've had the highest rating of individuals hearing that program. Atlantic City has had over 844 Bible studies. Gibbsboro Church, which is a company, has also had 250 Bible studies, for a total of 1,446 Bible studies. May the glory be to God. Missionary visits. They're always willing to visit other members who are sick and who are not coming to church on a regular Sabbath basis, so we have a strong outreach mission towards members from the church. Atlantic City has 1,133 missionary visits this year, and the Company of Gibbsboro has about 550 missionary visits this year. Distribution of literature. It's been a generous distribution of literature. We've had an abundance of about 5,500 different aspects of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Atlantic City has given out distributed literature with about 4,038 up to date. Very interesting. Atlantic City has gotten into parades, and when they get into the parades, as the kids go through the parades, the parents distribute literature out to the individuals watching this parade. Very interesting tact. Baptism, by the grace of God, for this year in the Vineland Church, from the 6 small groups, were from the small groups. There was about 12 members of visitors, and it's been something that's been great. Atlantic City has had about 29 baptisms this year. The Gibbsboro Church had about 15 baptisms. Gibbsboro Church had about 15 baptisms. We had an entire family take their steps and become baptized. An entire family of 8. There was about a total of 54 for the district. They also have the program of Caleb, and Brother José has been founding this group of Caleb to go out into uncharted territories. The Gibbsboro Church has also 3 groups, with the small groups that will be going into uncharted territories as well. One of the areas that they're speaking about is the Lindenwood area, where there are no Adventist presence churches or members in that area.